Good morning to day 5. Today we're walking from Braunschweiger Hütte to Martin-Busch Hütte, and as you just saw, probably depending on how I'll cut the video, we are already on our way up to Pitztaler Jochel, and from there we have to go down a little bit and also take a bus today again so that we can make it to the next stop, since otherwise the passages are quite long. We just arrived at the highest point of our hike, all in all the days, and we realized that now we have to hike down a big snowfield, which is not so fun because we were told that we don't need microspikes or anything like that, and that would be useful now because it looks quite slippery. So I'm putting on my rain pants now over my shorts so that if I slip I don't get completely soaked afterwards. And yeah, the view is beautiful. Tiny little scared of the descent, but there's people in front of us, there's people behind us, so we should be fine.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente.
We made it! I fell on my butt once, but it wasn't really bad and I didn't slide at all. I think it really depends on the snow consistency also. Today we had a lot of luck because the snow was soft but not too soft, so you could really kind of find your grip with your heels, dig your heels in, and then you're really fine. So we just took the bus. It was only 10 minutes. The bus only brings you across a tunnel to the other side, so that you don't have to walk over the skiing pathways. So you go through the tunnel with the bus and then you're on the other side and you can walk down on your own, which is good. And this is now a path which is said to have a particularly nice view, and that's where we're going. And I hope I can get some footage for you on the downhill path. I couldn't film because it was really slippery, but now I think maybe I can take a video here. So we're currently walking in Ötztal National Park. There were a few parts where you had to be careful not to fall down a big drop. It was a bit slippery, but right now we're on a very comfortable path. The weather is yet again beautiful. We are really lucky, and yeah, it's nice and warm, but not hot right now as there are a few clouds. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. Alright, the weather is playing tricks on us. The minute we put on all our rain gear, not only the jacket but also the pants and the covers, it stopped raining. It got heavier and heavier, so we figured we'd put everything on before it got really strong, and then 2 minutes later it stopped. So now we had to take it off again because it gets really hot if you hike in rain pants when you don't really need them. Nice! We just had lunch at a restaurant hotel in Vent, and some other hikers actually informed us that you can drop your backpack off there for a small fee. They'll take care of getting it up to the mountain house, which is nice because our agency did not plan a backpack transport up to this mountain house, so we didn't know that it was an option. And now we are really glad, because it's a long day with a lot of kilometers and height, etc., or altitude, I'd say. And yeah, that's really nice. Good morning, it is day 6, the final day. We got up bright and early as usual, and we are on the first stretch of today's hike, which is from Martin-Busch Hütte to Similaun Hütte. It's our last climb, but it's only about 500 meters of altitude and stretched over quite a few kilometers, so it's not very steep so far. And now it gets loud because we're alongside the river. We made it to Italy. We just took a break at Similaun Hütte to have some hot beverages and take a break, and now we are on our last descent down to Vernagt. It's about a 2-hour walk, but the walk down is so far really good, and we're looking forward to getting to the finish line of our hike, which will be pretty soon. Also, an update on the knee pain. I do have some sore knees. It always starts a little bit earlier every day, so first day I only felt it at the end of the day, second day in the middle of the descent, and so on and so on. Today, as soon as we started walking down, I could feel it. It's not bad and it doesn't get worse, so it stays the same almost, so that's fine. And I try to use my trekking poles a lot when going downhill, that helps, and try to avoid also big steps down, and if you do have to go down a big step, alternate between the 2 legs, so which one you go first that has the most weight on it in the end. This way you can also kind of help even it out and of course also put a lot of weight on your trusty trekking poles. We are literally on the last few meters, well, a few hundred meters maybe, but we can already see the bus stop where we'll get on the bus, and it's crazy to me that this is already the end. I feel like we only just started walking, and then again my legs definitely feel like we didn't just start walking, but we've been walking for quite a while. My knees are a bit sore, my feet are a bit sore. But I'm just so grateful that I got to do this, and that I have a healthy body that carried me all this way, and that didn't give up on me, especially my back. I do have some back issues, but that wasn't the problem at all on this hike, which surprised me, and I'm just really glad. I'm grateful, I'm happy, and I'm looking forward to being done. It's sad, but it's also really cool.